Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start, I'm going to introduce myself and my group members' name. My name is Nona Raisati Pitujari. My group members is Mama Amir Fitri by Mama Afendi, Rashida binti Razali, and Mama Aiman Firdaus by Mama Zainal. Okay, so before I start to the presentation, I'm gonna talk about the product that we choose for our poster. Okay, we choose braid from Gardenia, and I'm going to show you guys the poster that we do here. Okay, what is Gardenia? Everyone knows about Gardenia because Gardenia is the company that produce braid, and everyone eat braid, right? Okay, so before I start to more specific details, I'm going to share to you guys about the vision and mission of Gardenia company. Okay, the vision is to be the premier company in the baking and food industry that provide best quality products enjoyed, valued, and loved by consumers. The mission is to provide an assortment of best quality, great tasting, nutritious, and enjoyable bakery and food products that are within sight, within reach, and within the hearts of consumers. The brand Gardenia is associated with qualities such as good taste, freshness, trust, and also reliability. In a highly competitive market, these are the values that make Gardenia stand out and stay ahead. The secret to Gardenia's success lies in its traditional American recipe that has been tried for generations. Over time, further improvements have been made to the range of recipes and the method of processing, especially in the area of automation. All this ensure that the aroma, taste, and keeping qualities of the bread are consistently being maintained. Okay, if you guys want to know, GBKL, which is stand for Gardenia Bakeries Kuala Lumpur, is a subsidiary of a food listed company who also operates in Gardenia Singapore, Philippines, and will be opening a new bakeries in Fujian, China soon. Okay, and more information about this GBKL is GBKL is one of the associate company of Padi Beras Nasional Berhad. Okay, next I will share with you guys the owner of Gardenia is Syed Mohtar Al-Buhari, and they say that Gardenia is represent Malay bread, and if you guys know Massimo is represent Chinese bread because Massimo is owned by Robert Kwok. Okay, next I will share about the raw material of the Gardenia. As we know, Gardenia is made by flour and also other ingredients such as water, yeast, vitamins, and minerals. All these ingredients are mixed together to form a dough. Okay, last but not least, before I end my presentation for my part, I am going to share with you guys the type of bread that Gardenia produce, such as white bread, health bread, flavored bread, pendazzle and buns, filled buns, pocket sandwich, snack cakes, and etc. Okay, so that's all from me, and my other group members will explaining about the transportation process, manufacturing process, and also the conclusion. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, next I will explain to you about Gardenia manufacturing process. There are about 60 steps. Okay, I will continue. Step 1 is automatic blending. The production process begins with a computerized blending, which is the ingredients is blended. This helps to ensure equal goodness in every loaf. Okay, step 2 is production of sponge mix. The specially formulated Gardenia enriched flour, purified water, yeast, vitamins, and minerals are added together to form the sponge, which is released into trough. Step 3, fermentation room. The sponge dough is then kept in a fermentation room under controlled temperature and humidity for 4 hours so that carbon dioxide is released and the sponge can rise. This fermentation process helps the sponge to develop a unique Gardenia bread texture, aroma, and taste. Step 4, production of dough mix. At this stage, the sponge is mixed again with other ingredients to form the dough. Depending on the type of bread to be baked, this can include skimmed milk powder, vegetable shortening, wet gum, bran, malt or honey. Step 5. Divider. The dough is then divided into the required weight for each loaf and conveyed to a rounder. Step 6. Rounder. At the rounder, each piece of dough is kneaded so that carbon dioxide is trapped and the bread can develop a soft texture when it is baked. Step 7. Check wager. The dough pieces then go through the check wager. Here, pieces that are over or under the required weight are automatically rejected, which is they choose the right weight to make the bread for the product. Okay, step 8. Intermediate proofer. The dough is then left to rest in the intermediate proofer for 10 minutes before being molded and placed into the baking pans. Okay, step 9. Molder. Here, the dough is shaped according to the desired configuration and then automatically placed into the pans. Step 10. Automatic leader. The pans are leaded automatically to give the bread its uniform rectangular shape. Step 11. Final proofer. At this final proofer stage, the yeast is allowed to rise further under controlled temperature and humidity. Once the dough has risen to the desired height, it is finally ready for baking. Step 12. Tunnel oven. Here, Gardenia breads are baked for about 20 minutes at a temperature of approximately 200 degrees Celsius in the state-of-the-art tunnel oven. Step 13. Automate the leader and depanner. Hot from the oven, the freshly baked loaves are then removed by vacuum suction before being conveyed to a bread cooler. Step 14. Bread cooler. This bread cooler can hold up to 8,000 loaves of bread per hour. The freshly baked and hot bread loaves need to be kept in the cooler for about an hour until slightly above room temperature before it is ready for packing. Step 15. Automatic slicer and bagger. When the loaves are sufficiently cool, it is then ready to be sliced, wrapped, and made convenient for consumption in attractive Gardenia packaging mechanically sealed with quick locks tags that are printed with the use by dates. And the last, step 16, daily delivery. In the early hours of the morning when most people are still asleep at about 3 a.m., Gardenia begins preparation for its daily deliveries 364 days a year. The freshly baked breads are stacked into the Gardenia's fleet of delivery trucks 7 days a week, come rain or shine, and delivered to some 2,000 retail outlets throughout Singapore. This is all 60 steps for Gardenia manufacturing process. That's all. Thank you.
And moving on to the strategies and planning have been implemented in the company. Gardenia had done their promotion and some developments in the company, which is a key component of the creative marketing exercise that has been carried out by Gardenia is taking upon themselves to educate the consumers on the health benefits of 100% whole grain and giving opportunity for them to make informed decisions on their dietary intake based on their requirements. This task is carried out by sponsoring health talks for the doctors and other healthcare professionals, and even incorporation of the single-serve Canadian Purple Wet 100% whole grain bread in hospital menus. Another aspect of the marketing activities was engaging end users throughout multi-level platform, which is traditional and digital. This company consciously embarks into digital campaigns to reach out and engage with its consumers effectively. This new wave media platform, this new wave media communication provides a combination of opportunities for the brand to engage and have interactive dialogues with its consumers. It's not just that. Gardenia continuously strives to meet the consumer's demand for variety and constant shifting tastes by staying abreast with industry innovations and backing technologies, as well as investing the product development. The popularity of Gardenia snack cakes paved the introduction of two new variants Twiggies, which is tiramisu and raspberry, were launched to fulfill an older segment of the cake market. And Gardenia had introduced its very own milky chocolate and hazelnut chocolate spread. As we all know, Gardenia has always been associated with quality, freshness, reliability, and healthy living, which has earned it a firm presence in the consumer's hearts. Gardenia pledged to sustain its leadership through constant innovation while at the same time maintaining consumer satisfaction with the new product developments, stringent quality checks, and product developments. As for information, Gardenia delivers fresh bread 365 days a year without thinking it's rain or shine to more than 25,000 outlets throughout the country, Malaysia. Gardenia continues to stand out from its competitors by creating products that are category leaders. But how is it possible? There's only three things: continuous research and development, committed teamwork, and single-minded objectives makes it possible. The company regularly sends key employees overseas for training with the American Institute of Baking and other professional institutions too. Its employees also attend international trade shows. And by understanding the hearts and minds of its consumers, Gardenia is confident of staying relevant to its market and sustaining its success.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Fidaus bin Muhammad Zainal. Today, I would like to talk about our group assignment in material management subject, which is we required to do poster about about a company's logistics activities started from the raw material of the product until goods were delivered to the retailer. So, now is the time for me to conclude all the discussion that we had discussed before. First of all, our group took the Gardenia's company as our reference for this assignment. So, as we know, Gardenia is the one of the main company that supply bread all over Malaysia, and they have a good background of the logistic activities. So, it will not be a problem for us to find an information about them. Okay, furthermore, we move to how the bread was made. It includes so many pastes to make a bread, such as automatic blending, production of sponge mix, fermentation room, and so on. They have to go through the paste step by step before it produce a bread. So after the bread was made, they will transfer to the packaging activities. they will pack the bread into a plastic that have their logo Gardenia on it. Then they will pack the Gardenia into a box. So after the packaging activities, they will proceed to distribution activities. They will distribute their products, use their own transportation, which is their own lorry that have their logo on the lorry. So they will distribute their products to the retailer all over the Malaysia, such as Giant, Maidan, and so on. That's all the process that Gardenia's company do when make their bread, from the how the bread was made, how the bread was packaging, how the product was distribute to the retailer. Okay, lastly, it was fun to do this assignment because we get to know how the Gardenias process their bread, make their product, and how they distribute their product. Also, we get to gain our knowledge about Gardenia's logistics activities, how they smoothly runs their logistic activity throughout the years. Now, Gardenia's is the most successful bread companies in Malaysia. So it was fun to study the company, the one of the largest company in Malaysia, as our reference for this assignment. Okay, lastly, I hope you enjoy our group assignment. I hope you understand what we trying to deliver to you all. Please forgive me for my mistake. Hope you enjoy our video. If you like, leave a thumbs up, okay?